Even luxury and lavish, nigga boast up. We on rodeo, the nigga shop at Roastler.
No, bro, I remember literally working at the rec center, and I was like, it's kind of dull here. I'm not gonna lie. I'm like, people cool to talk to, no bull, but like, as soon as they hit like like Maymester, summertime, it's trash.
Hold on. You say, hold on. The rec center becomes trash because, I can't argue about that fact.
Yeah, like
I can't argue about that.
Like, it's just the hours abbreviated, the people stop. Like, you just sitting there really most of the day. I mean, it's a good study time, but I don't know.
That's really it.
And
you know what's funny too? Hold on, how long were you working at the rec center before I got there? Right, because I got there in March, April of 2015. 2016.
Yeah, 2016. I was there from the spring of 2015. Like, yes.
So you
for a year.
You was there for a year.
I was there with all the older.
I
was there with all the like seniors.
Yeah. Nah.
It's beautiful. It's a beautiful times, but
like, for sure.
It's kind of it wasn't that many men.
Nah. It's never that many men.
And then like people, like when women shooting, and I had a girl, it was not. I was like, then she started working there, so it's like there's nothing I'm going to do.
No, not at all.
Like I don't even want a the slightest hit. And then you started working there.
I started working there. The only reason why I started working there, March, April 2016. The only reason why I started working there, because Chance. I took his car out one night to go to my friend's birthday dinner. Shawty basically embarrassed me. There was this girl that was there that I had a crush on, but not really. But I just said she was pretty. And she, women, she took it and ran with it. And so we at the table, she sits us next to each other. I'm broke. I'm eating a salad. And she's like, oh, this is the guy that called you cute, Jeremy. That's your crush. And I'm like, damn.
I'm eating a salad.
I mean, because I'm broke.
No protein.
It was
no protein. Shit.
Like, I was
not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. That's.
I was broke. But quick enough story. Ran back home. I was like, F that. I went back to the dorm. Commons. Pulling in the garage. Dropped the key card outside the door. Thought I put it in park. I put it in neutral. Doors open. It rocks back into the into the gate, into the tap. So door bent. So I was like, damn, $1,500 quoted price. Damn. I said, well, I need to get a job for it now. So I tapped in at the rec center, and that's when I met your asshole self.
Not that bad. I have my times, I'm very, very straightforward, you feel me?
Consistently.
Consistently. Like, I'll try to lighter the message for certain people, like, they're a little bit more sensitive, but no, like, if I see how you talk to other people, and you're like, you sound damn near the same, I'm good.
But that's where, like, when I first met you, I was like, man, this nigga is kind of, you know what I mean? But at the end of the day, the longer I got to know you, like the few months, especially that summer, like you said, when that April, May, June, July, them summer months start, you're dull, less students, so you're not as active at job.
Yeah.
I started talking to you more, and I was like, oh, he's just consistent. This is consistent DICK. Like, this is just who he is, and I could appreciate that. So,
man, I can't lie, that was a little wild.
Man, relax.
Go ahead.
Actually,
that was wild.
Thought about that. My eye, major pause. Actually, because that's crazy. And I spelled it out. I spelled it out.
That was major pause. That was so bad. I was like, yeah, dog.
I didn't even think about that, man. My bad.
Yeah, dog.
No, that's what I learned. I was like, this is just who he is at the end of the day, and I can appreciate that.
Yeah, and people find me funny for it.
It do be funny because I remember my favorite story. These girls were begging this man to set up these volleyball nets in the Omni gym, and he was like, no, and walked away. Like, you just walked away, and I knew you was serious because you was tired. You was up, like, you've been working, like, you had, what, 2 jobs at this point?
Yeah.
Yeah. And it was summertime, too. He was like, no. And you walked away, and the girls were sitting there, is he serious? And I'm like, I think he is.
She was like 8 o'clock at night.
Man, they were bugging. They were bugging. Because it was like the Sand Beach volleyball stuff is there and there. They were bugging.
I ain't gonna work.
Nah, you wasn't with it. And I was like, this is him. That is him.
Yeah. And then, we started going out, realized that we listen to the same type of music.
Same type of music.
Yeah.
Freaking going to parties, doing old people dances.
Listen.
It's not old people dances. It's
old people because it's a jig.
It's a jig.
It's just not this region. Okay, that's like you go somewhere else and they're like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. He looks like he's been here.
Okay.
Nah, facts. We used to party a lot. Rexon always had parties. Music always vibe. You was definitely always hopping on the DJ.
Yeah.
You just that's always been your thing. That's why, like, we go anywhere, I'll be like, he could DJ. He'll do it. Anybody do it, he'll do it. Go ahead, give it to him. And you gladly accept it every single time.
Yeah. I went to a party recently and a woman tried to like pull the iPad and I was sitting here like, dang, do I flail? Or like do I just like hold this strong?
Yeah.
And then it was like everybody who had it was like the end of the semester or whatever.
Yeah.
So, this medical and dental they've been doing, they be like, oh, 1A, 2, like 4A's or like percentage wise, like 3's or whatever. So everybody's like going around saying, I was like, bro, listen, I'm not even close to that. Why the fuck are y'all saying this? And like the girl was like, nah, I know what music we gonna turn up. The dude throwing the party with the Morehouse.
Really?
Yeah, so he's from Augusta, like he been around here, whatever. He really likes Sancho.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm like, all right, cool. No. He's like 25, bro. So I was like, all right, cool. So I know what's up. He like that, I think water park or whatever joint. Bro, I said, okay, cool. You know what Shorty did? She's like, no. I said, you know what? I'm gonna just walk away. Then, I'll pop back. But yeah, she, then they finally got the iPad and niggas was like, bro, then somebody else grabbed the iPad for them and was like, nah, y'all turn it. I'm like, yeah.
Just let the man DJ.
Yeah, just let
but then we graduated Georgia State.
Yeah. And yeah, we graduated. And then
we graduated the same year, right? 2018?
Yeah. But then I went back. I had this idea and I was like, I had pitched it, I think, 2017 to my boy. And I was like, or 2018, 2019-ish. And I was like, I'm really trying to look into doing like a music podcast. I listen to too much. Everybody's like, oh, you need to be on a show.
Yeah.
I had got an option and like an offer to do like a radio show.
Yeah.
With it. The girl was like, I really like this idea. Just please draft this up. And then, your co-host is there. My boy was like, oh, I think 2 dudes, 2 women, be cool. The name has always been the lunchroom because I was like, it's kind of like Breakfast Club has their thing, but we talking about unknown artists. We trying to give a take on anything.
Yeah.
And the girl was like, I really like this idea. The girls were like, oh, yeah, I'm good with it. We trying to set up the time for meetings. Don't work. You don't work it out.
It never
One could come, one couldn't go. I was like, bro, I told him, I said, hey, bro, we got to drop this.
Yeah.
Then my boy had some financial junk going.
Yeah.
And I was like, I'm by myself. So I could either be like, what's it called? Sway. But Sway has co-host now. Like,
yeah, true. 2, he had a backing.
Yeah. So it's like they were literally gonna put me on like V103 or something, bro.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay, cool. Like this is gonna be a good thing. Yeah. So she asked me and I was like, yeah. It's either like I do it alone. I said, it seems like it's gonna be a lot. Like,
yeah.
So then I did it for a little bit. And I was like, you brought up a podcast.
I did. Because before you told me, maybe at 2019, 2020, when we started 2020.
Yeah,
pandemic.
2020.
Pandemic. So maybe like 2019. That's right. So
August episode, September. Ooh.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. We started ugly. We started real ugly. But you gotta start from somewhere though, so understandable. But
what can I make that just might fuck up their head?
This man is so funny,
and it's organic everything.
It really is organic everything. I was already thinking about podcasts, and people kept always telling me like I wanted to get into like Twitch and streaming and all that because I always thought I had a pretty good. People always told me I had a good personality, and we was always listening to a whole bunch of music. Me and you all used to bounce off of back and forth on unknown artists already. So then I just remember you was like, "Hey man, like what's up, man? I've been thinking about doing this podcast, and it's about music." And I said, "Yeah, let's do it." And at first, bro, when you first hit me with it, I was nervous, like with the recording. And then you started doing the video. And you was like, "Yeah, let's start recording, yada yada." I was like, "Man, I don't know, man. I don't know if I want to put my face out there." Like I was real nervous at the beginning, but you was like very just like confident about it, and from the jump too, which is crazy to me because for you to like your personality in like in person, and then for you to be like, "Nah, let's get on camera. Let's do this, man. Let's go ahead and post it up, bro. Let's da." And I was like, and it pushed me to like, I was like, all right, let's go. Let's do it. F it. We're going to do it. Let's do it. All right, well, this is the new skill I got to pick up. Okay, this is money I need to save. Let's put this money down. F it. Like, that's when, like, then, like, yeah.
Nah, when I'm passionate about something, bro, I go full.
That's fair. I wasn't there yet with you. I'm going to be honest with you.
Yeah, I understand. But the thing about, like, persuasion and just overall, like, ideas is, like, you have to give some, like.
It was a good idea.
You have to, like, I've learned with dropping ideas, it has to have a good base.
Yeah.
And I had literally a whole base. I had the structure, all, like, how we were going to do the songs.
Yeah.
Like
you came ready, and I was just catching everything by surprise.
Yeah.
First year was rough.
Yeah, first year was.
First,
it was rough.
Mic, audio, video editing. Second, third.
You know what's bullshit though? We still got some love. That was really funny.
You said facts, bull, because people is.
Did you remember the couch?
Oh yeah. We was on the couch.
Yeah. So
I don't know the hell you talking about with Sat, but as we are the R&B only side, this as always this week is R&B Queen Week. Division.
It's every week.
Can you tell? I should say as always.
As always.
Hey, hold on. Listen, I have definitely done multiple weeks of rap. I don't know, man. Like, come on, man.
There's nothing wrong with it, bro.
Sometimes these niggas just don't be rapping about nothing.
That's very true. This is most of the time, but I gotta get hyped, man. I gotta get beat.
Yeah, I understand.
Go ahead. Can't tell. Go ahead.
Yeah, can't tell about.
Might some trash too, by the way.
We're trash. We're trash.
But 2022, man, it changed like my whole concept, dude. And that's when like med school wasn't really working out for me. I still want to get there, of course, but like, so my ambition for things were different. Like instead of me trying to be so worrisome on like these other things in the back end, I was like, you know what? I'm just tapping with the things that are in front of me, bro. And from then, ain't no looking back. There was no looking back. We got light. We had the better mics. That's when we first got the real, the Sterling.
Yeah.
Small one.
Welcome to another episode of TLR, aka The Lunchroom Podcast. I'm your host, per usual, Quee, and we have this man here singing the vocals.
It's your boy Chef Free. What's poppin',
we got some new mics, y'all.
Got to do a lot of stuff.
Yeah, it's a new lot of
It's
stuff.
a lot of stuff you're looking at. You can't really see. They only really see the mics, but it's a new lot of stuff on this table, y'all. I'm just happy. That's all what it is.
But it was a better mic, though. It was a way better mic.
Sounded way better. Yeah.
Getting compliments on that.
Facts. Audio's big. You learned that real quick. Audio was trash.
So
I'm gonna go find some old videos, man. We're gonna post up some of these old videos. It was trash.
It was so bad. Can't even guess. Can't even. He got to the point where dudes would just say the song, cut out the reaction, and just have this shit like playing on the slide, like. Because no,
it was bad. It was bad. But now we here. It's only up. So y'all stay tuned in, man. Lunchroom for Millennials, the Lunchroom podcast. Quee, Chef. I'm telling y'all, this it. I'm gonna cry for this shit for real. This it right here. I'm telling y'all, man. Because now the energy is matching.
Yeah.
And everything matching with it. So that's it. It's over with.
That's another thing too.
What?
I said that. No, that's another thing too. Like everything is Make it sense.
Facts. Every time you come back in town, bro, we tapping in, working. I'm gonna be working.
We on rodeo, the niggas shop at Ross, look. Matching Louis Sweats and Fendi with your ball mate. I'm a buy that, I don't care what it costs, look. Feel the pipe out the bust from the pressure. You ain't the plug, I would never finesse you. Come to bed, lay your head on my chest plate, and leave the smell of white cell on your sweater.